Angry MGTOW here. I want you to go ahead and watch this video and then we're going to talk about it.
This is Allison reporting from Khao San Road for Thai Law Forum. Today we're here to interview about a very touchy issue. What do Western women think about the hordes of Western men who travel to Thailand every year looking for romance with Thai women?
I think it's kind of a bit of a weird idea, really. I think it's a bit strange when you go into all the bars and you see these really older Western men and they're all these beautiful Thai women kind of like fawning all over them. And like to me, it just doesn't seem right, really. But I think it's something that seems to have gone on for a long time. And I've heard of men coming here, they come here just for that particular reason, just to go to bars and pick up women. And then you hear about like internet brides as well, like some men buying, women off the internet and things like that. And to me, it just seems like a really strange idea.
And so in general, there's not just like a sex-pat culture in Thailand, there's also this big culture of Western men or foreign men moving to Thailand to date, to get wives, etc. And as a Western woman, what's your opinion on this? Is it normal? Is it not your problem? What's it like being a Western woman in Thailand?
Well, for me it was that I started noticing actually the differences between the Asian women and the Western women. And I started to compare both of them. And why would that be that the Western men are going to Thailand to... well, what I decided is that it's the women in Western world, they are so pushing for their rights and the manly woman that they forget to be women anymore. And it's like some of the Western men, when arriving to Asia, they find that there is still the calmness in women, something more feminine than back home.
So do you think women back home can take a lesson from Thai women, or do you think they should be? Can we resolve this? Does it need to be resolved? That's kind of my question.
I do think that it's possible to resolve this, but it's not on a law or reason level, but it's more on the spiritual heart level, something more like that. Of course, it's very nice that you are a businesswoman and the business shark, but maybe you should think about also the feminine part of yourself in how you act. How do you think about family values or something more like that?
I think it's not very fair on the woman, for starters, that first of all it's degrading for them, but on top of that, financially they're not paying enough. Whenever you convert it back into our money, they're not paying them enough money, for what them women have to do for them to support themselves and potentially a family, because some of them are single mothers and things like that there. And personally, I don't think it's a good career choice for them women. I think it's very unfair on them, and I think it's not a good thing at all. I think Western men should be more supportive of not taking part in it, to be honest.
Putting their money into different places. A lot of these women don't have the choice, I think.
Yeah, a lot of them don't have the choice. They can't afford to do any other form of work. They can't afford it. And I mean, on top of that, the Western men just take advantage of it. They just take advantage of the fact that these women are poor and don't have a lot of money and will take pretty much nothing for what they have to do. And I think it's very unfair.
Yeah.
Whenever you convert it into our currency, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you. What do you think of Western men coming to Thailand to find love?
In a way, it's kind of desperate, but in a way, if they're happy, then they're happy. There's two ways. But then it's bad that the Thai women are it's bad because the Thai women are all going for their money. That's my perspective, that all the Thai women are only going with them because they got their money and the stability.
Like the Thai women, badly on the Thai women?
Yeah, because they throw themselves on the Western men, and just because the Western men need love, but it's sad that they have to come here for it.
What do you think it says about men in our society? They have to come here for fun.
They're slightly desperate.
Yes.
That bad. Yeah.
Culture of Western Western men traveling over to Thailand for romance.
I think it's sad, and I think that they're really missing out on the relationship they could have with their wife if they really focused on that. And also I feel bad for the Thai women who are getting taken advantage of in this way, because they too could find a lot of happiness in having a relationship that goes beyond even sex, and that goes beyond how pretty you are, because once you get old you don't look the same. But if you've spent a lot of years with your husband and really investing in one person your whole life, then you would have a greater overall reward, a long life friendship, and that can't be, you can't trade that for anything. It's worth a lot. So I feel bad in that way.
Thank you so much for your badly more on the men or on the women involved, or both.
I'd say it probably reflects worse on the men, but I think entire society, because women are more kind of subservient, and I think they look to Western men to be like a symbol of like affluence or richness. So when they see a Western man, you know, they think of the money and the security and everything. So, but I think, you know, for Western men to take advantage of that just makes me feel like there's something quite not right there, you know. But you find it in a lot of cultures. Like I lived in Japan for a while as well, and sometimes you'd see these most beautiful like Japanese young women, and then they'd be walking around with these really old, ugly Western guys, you know, because again, for them it's like a status symbol, I suppose, and they think that these Western men are going to give them, yeah, maybe they're going to give them more freedom as well, because I think as well Thai women, you know, maybe at home they have restrictions from the men, or they have to be very subservient, and they think that Western men will give them some kind of more freedom, I guess. Yeah.
Alison, reporting from Khao San Road in Bangkok for Thai Law Forum.
As you can see from this video, these women clearly hate men. And it's virtually all Western women. Out of all of the women that were stopped, only one woman actually said that women need to actually get back in touch with their feminine nature. Everyone else basically just said that men are taking advantage of these women in Thailand. They are, and some of them even said they are ripping them off because they are not getting their fair share of the man's income. Because when you convert the money, they're basically getting a bargain compared to what they would get in the West. Think about this rationally. These women are in another country advocating this. Feminism will not stop until every woman in every country in the world behaves like this, until this has spread to all countries, to every spot. To every spot. I mean, they will go to the jungles of Africa and the Amazon and tell these women, you are being subjugated by these men in your tribe. Do you have equality in this tribe? No, you don't. They will destroy everything and anything. MGTOW, stay away from these women. Continue to go your own way. Men who have not gone MGTOW, look at this. This is the future that you can expect if you keep pursuing these beasts. Please leave comments in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think about this video. I know that the woman in the second clip, I made a video on her previously, and it's funny because she was the only woman in the entire video that actually said something. Let me know what you guys think. Like this video, subscribe, and just remember that all roads lead to MGTOW or death.